Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Sparks Foundation for giving an opportunity to associate with them as an intern in data science and business analytics. This is Dr. Shrikant. I was selected as an intern by Sparks Foundation for January 2021 batch. As a part of this internship, the Sparks Foundation has given some tasks to perform, and this will be my first task which I am going to explain it here. The name of the task is prediction using supervised machine learning. Everybody knows that there are three different types in the machine learning: one supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, and reinforcement super machine learning. In this task, supervised machine learning is used to solve this problem. The objective of this study is to predict the percentage of a student expected to score based on number of study hours studied. The model used a simple linear regression model. Source of the data, the URL is provided here, and problem statement: what would be the predicted score if the student studies 9.25 hours per day. This is the problem which we are going to solve by using supervised machine learning in this task. There are different steps involved in the task. The first one is defining the problem. So before performing the task, we need to define the problem. How you are going to solve this problem. The statement has to be made, that is what would be the predicted score if the student studies 9.25 hours per day. Checking the versions of the library. So in order to perform this task, we need to retrieve some libraries into the Jupyter Notebook. So whether the current version of the library has been retrieved into the notebook or not, that will be verified. Then importing libraries into the notebook. Once verification has been done, the particular libraries has been imported into the Jupyter Notebook. After that, the data set will be imported. Then the summarizing of the data set. Whatever the data set that imported into the notebook, we need to summarize with respect to shape and head and tail portion of the data, how the data will be distributed, whether is there any missing values in the data. That will be done by data verification. Finally, the statistical summary. The data visualization, we need to plot a linear regression plot to visualize the data. Data preparation, training of the algorithm, visualization of the training and test set results, plotting regression line, prediction of the model, evaluation of the model. The first step involved in the task is defining the problem, prediction of percentage of student expected to score if the student studies 9.25 hours per day. Checking the correct version of the library. So prior to performing the task, we need to import the libraries into the Jupyter Notebook. These are the different libraries which I was imported: Python, SciPy, NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, scikit-learn. All these libraries are imported into the Jupyter Notebook, and the versions are resulted here. Then importing all the required libraries. That once the current version of the library is verified, then all these libraries are imported into the Jupyter Notebook to perform the task. Importing data set. The link provided by the Sparks Foundation, through that link the data has been returned into the Jupyter Notebook to perform this task. So here the data imported successfully. It means that the data is returned into the Jupyter Notebook successfully, which is ready to perform the task. Summarizing data set. The first one is dimensions of the data. When you execute this code, data.shape, it returns a tuple representing the dimensionality of the data frame. Here the output is 25,2, means that 25 rows and 2 columns are present in the data set. Peek at the data. So data.head, which is going to give the first 5 portions of the data frame. If head 10 means it is going to give the first 10 portions of the data frame. So Python gives the values from 0, so 0 to 9. These are the first 10 portions of the data frame. In the same way, tile 10 means it is going to give the code is data.tile 10. So by this code, the result will be the last 10 portions of the data set will be retrieved. Information on the data.info. This method prints information about a data frame including index, data type and columns, non-values and memory usage. See here the data columns, total 2 columns are there, and hours and scores, and the data type is float and integer, and the total memory used in the RAM is 528 bytes. Distribution of the data. Here the data will be grouped by the code data.group by. There are 2 different columns in the data set, one hours column and score column. Here if I write hours, it is going to provide the data pertaining to the hours in a group. The data type is integer. In the same way, scores, the scores data also grouped and presented here, data type integer. Then verification of the data. So we need to verify the data for missing values in the data set by using the code data.isNull. Here we are going to visualize any missing values in the data set. Statistical summary of the data. The code is data.describe. When you execute this code, this results. The count of the data means 25 counts. So the mean of the data, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, 25%, 50% and 75%. 50% is representing median of the data, and mean also is given, standard deviation, minimum, and 25% means quarter data, and 75% is data also provided. Visualization of the data. A linear regression model is plotted in between hours versus scores, and here RC params will be used to fix the size of the plot, and also title, X label, Y label and grids. Based on the graph plotted above between number of hours studied and scores, it is clearly evident that the 2 variables are having good linear relationship. Then preparation of the data. Here we are using ilog function to prepare the data, to build an algorithm, and it is purely integer location based indexing for selection by position. So here get a copy of dataset, exclude last column, and get array of data set in first column. So if you print X, and it is going to give a copy of data set excluding last column. In the same way, print Y. Then you have to train the algorithm. When the training of the algorithm has been completed successfully, then we need to visualize the training and test set results. Here the code is given like this. Train plot means that we are going to plot a train set results. The title has been given, X label and Y label has been defined, and grid is also defined. Then show, and it is going to show the plot between percentage of the score and hours studied. And this is the plot, hours versus percentage training set, and this is the plot, hours versus percentage test set. So it seems to be both the plots are looking same, and there will be a straight line indicating that there will be a good relationship in between the 2 variables, that is hours studied and percentage. Once it completes. Then plotting of regression line. We need to plot the regression line. This is the plot. There is a straight line which indicates there is a good relationship between the two variables. Then prediction of the model. And after prediction of the model, we need to compare the actual data with the predicted data. And here is the actual and predicted data. Then as per the problem statement, we need to calculate or predict the number of the percentage of this score of the student if he studies 9.25 hours per day, and the number of hours of studying 9.25 hours, the predicted score is 92.91. And evaluation of the model, here we are going to calculate R square, mean correlation coefficient, mean square error and mean absolute error, and these are the values. R square is 0.956 and it is mean square error is 22.96 and mean absolute error is 4.419. This is about evaluation of the model. The conclusion is, if a student studies 9.25 hours per day, the percentage of the marks would be 93.69. Thank you.